May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and one local organization is helping teach Utahns about the importance of suicide prevention.
Joining us now for more is Joe Tuiana from I Love You Bro and the Live On Playbook Inspiration. We're so happy to have you.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
Can we start with what happened February of 2022, a life-changing experience?
It was one of those powerful, I like to describe it as just horribly beautiful suicide prevention experience. Normal person running late for a basketball game. I'm a single dad of 3 daughters, and we were running late for a basketball game, and to get to the basketball game we had to go over an overpass, and we came across this young dad who climbed the fence and wanted to die by suicide. And so he was in the middle of a suicide crisis, and so we drove her back and kind of parked behind him, and I said a little prayer just to, I know I about passed out due to stress and anxiety at the moment, and just to let this guy know that, I loved him. And so my mind went blank, and the only thing that came to my mind was just saying, "I love you, bro," over. And that's literally all I said to him the whole time. We did no motivational speeches, no, oh, you have so much to live for. People don't want to hear that stuff, when they're in the middle of a crisis. And so I just told him I loved him over and over, and kind of loved him off the ledge, so to speak, and sat with him and cried, and just kind of had this special, peaceful, beautiful minute or so before everybody started coming. So.
How powerful when you see those images, and by the way, it went all over the world. This went viral, and you had no training. It was just human-to-human contact, and that just goes to show you how important that is. Yeah. But now you know a little bit more. This man now calls you family.
He's like my little brother now. An important part of suicide prevention that Live On teaches is checking in, and I think normally people kind of check in with their close relatives fairly often, whether that's through a text or phone call. Without no training, I just wanted to see how he was doing. I didn't even know who he was. And so he actually reached out to me after the event, maybe a week later or so. And we started, talking, and he was doing better, getting help. And then now, I would text him maybe every other weekend, "Hey, I love you, bro," just checking in. And now he checks in with me saying, "Hey, haven't got a text from you. I just want to let you know I love you. How's everything going?" So yes, he's very much like a little brother, and so we do communicate pretty often. So.
It was meant to be you in that place at that time.
Yeah.
Tell us about Live On and the message you've been sharing since.
Well, the Live On is awesome. It's basically the first of its kind that I know of, where you can go on Instagram and get 10 lessons from professionals, experts on, they're like 5 minutes, I swear, these videos. Quick, pointed training on what to look for, what to say. It makes tough conversations a little more, easy, I guess, easier to have with, because you don't ever want to be in a situation like I was in. We don't want it to get to an overpass. We want to be able to have people comfortable having conversations, comfortable with some of this suicide prevention and suicide talk. Really, it's a big, huge stigma. And so I think the program Live On is such a beautiful one where anyone can go on there. My kids have all taken it themselves, and you can go and learn how to have these tough conversations. And so, beautiful thing. We've had I think close to 60,000 people complete the course, which is 60,000 more people who know
a little bit more and
exactly.
are educated. And truly, unfortunately, we've had some high-profile suicides just in our state, and our rate is way too high. So it is worth checking out the playbook and liveonutah.org. Joe, thank you so much for what you did and saving people's lives.
That's what we do. We've got a lot of work to do, but thank you guys so much for having me.